Well, hey y'all, how y'all doing today? This is old Big Daddy Doug right here back here in West Virginia. And I'm gonna show you my old hat. Check my old hat out. Look at that old thing. Ain't that something? Look at that. It's all beat up and boy. Look on the back of it, them cobwebs. Look at that thing. Well, people say, man, won't you clean that thing up, man? He clean my hat up. That's like somebody telling me clean my truck up. I ain't gonna clean my truck up. Truck ain't no good unless it's dirty. Well, some folks been asking for some of my stories, so I'm fixing to tell you one. Tell you one about my uncle Enos. My uncle Enos and his buddy Leroy. That's his best buddy. They known each other for a long time. Well, they went one time out. They went out looking for a job. You know, they had a big old Teamsters had a big old strike on with these truckers and stuff. They wouldn't let them drive. You know, these old coal trucks and stuff. And they wouldn't let no trucks go on. Well, that's all they do around here is haul coal, you know. So, well, Leroy went to this one old place to haul coal and haul from up on the mountain, up on one of them strip mines, them old punch mines, you know. And he walked in there and he talked to the guy that owned the mines, and he said, well, you know, they're gonna do some scabbing, you know. If y'all don't know what a scab is somebody that works, you know, whether the union likes it or not, and the union don't like it, you know. And well, Uncle Enos, he went there and he talked to that old boy, and that old boy told him, he said, "Yeah, I'll hire you." He said, "Well," he says, "when you want to be here?" He says, "Yeah, you come in the morning." He said, "Well, me and Leroy, we be here bright and early." He said, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa." He said, "Who's Leroy?" He said, "Well, Leroy, he my best buddy. We been together for 27 years. And he my swapper. I don't even know that Leroy." He said, "Well, look now, we don't hire swappers." He said, "But I tell you what, we need drivers really, really bad, and and I really can't afford two people." But he says, if if you really won't work for me without Leroy, then I'll hire you if you can pass this test." He said, "Well, what's our test? What's the test?" He said, "Well, you drive one of my trucks and you coming off of Widowmaker Hill." "Boy, it's a steep one. I've lost a lot of trucks off of there. It cost me a lot of money." "Hey, you coming off there in one of my trucks and you loaded to the gill. You got a graveyard hump on that truck. And you coming down through there and you doing all right and you lose your brakes." He said, "You coming up down there and out the bottom when you level off." He said, "Man, you about 75 mile an hour." He says, "Then down there's a one-lane bridge." And he says, "It's just on the other side of that bridge." He says, "There's a bus stop. And there's a school bus stop right there. Right against the edge of the bridge. Let the kids off." He said, "There's a 100-foot drop on either side." He said, "Quick, what's the first thing you do?" Uncle Ingus said, "Even bat an eye." He said, "First thing I'd do is I'd wake up old Leroy." He said, "Wake up Leroy? What for?" He said, "Well, Leroy my best buddy. We've been together for 27 years and he my swapper. And he ain't never seen no wreck like we fixing to have." Well, that's old Uncle Enos, boys. Tell you what, y'all tune in and I'll give y'all some more stories. All right? Be watching. Bye.